Hello, welcome to Love's Vintage World. This video is a second-hand charity shop book haul for you. So very excited to share these books. Let's get going. First of all, I have this one. This is 50 Bags That Changed the World from Design Museum. I have a few of these design museums. I've got fashions from the 60s and 50s, I think, or was it 60s, 70s? I think it's 50s, 60s. This was £1. It goes through history and talks about different bags. So for instance, the Gladstone budget box circa 1860. Here it is, a little bit about it, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about the doctor's bags, early 1900s. You get the idea. This will go on my history of fashion and cosmetics shelf, which is ever overflowing, and I will definitely get around to a video very soon. Watch this space, hint, all about those sort of books. But yeah, £1 bargain. For 75p I got Love Your Life by Sophie Kinsella. This is a chick lit, a women's fiction, a contemporary fiction, don't know what you call it. This is a pink sprayed edges cover, which is very nice, and this is actually, I think, her most recent book, 2020. This book came out, and then 2021 the paperback edition. I do enjoy Sophie Kinsella and I have read everything that she's written, but I don't keep a lot of them. The only ones that I've kept are a handful of the Shopaholic series, because I think the first few are really good, and I've kept Remember Me and Can You Keep a Secret, and the rest I've read but let go to other homes just because they don't blow my socks off. But I do enjoy reading them. No idea what this is about, but it's one of those easy reads. Also for 75p, I bought this. This is The Virgin's Lover by Philippa Gregory, and some of you are going to be like, what? I've made my feelings on a certain Philippa Gregory book very clear, and that is, well, I've done a whole video on my problem with historical fiction, and that is essentially, I think there should be a level of respect given to the people, because these were people, these are not characters. Yes, The Other Boleyn Girl I really don't enjoy, because I have had people that have come to me afterwards and be like, oh, Anne Boleyn was a witch. What was she doing with her brother? And it's like, no, just no. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of the book. However, when I was younger, I went from children's books straight to adults books. So I read non-fiction history, historical fiction, and then women's fiction, chick lit, like Sophie Kinsella. And this book, The Virgin's Lover, was my favourite of Philippa Gregory's, and I thought for Tudor Timber in 2021 I would reread what was my favourite when I was like 16 and see if I like it, because I might still really like it. Who knows? I didn't find a copy in 2021, but I have for 2022, so sneak peek of what's coming in Tudor Timber. Yes, I am very prepared. This book, The Virgin's Lover, you can probably tell, but it's about Elizabeth I and Robert Dudley, and there is sexual scenes, but I don't mind, because we don't know what they did and didn't do, really. The only people that do are them, so I don't feel terrible about reading it, because who knows, they might have. Then for £1 each, I got 4 A.A. Milne books. You know, A.A. Milne, who wrote We the Poop. He also did adult books. Funny enough, this book I added to my wish list, and then I saw it in the charity shop 2 days later. This one is in the worst condition, and it's been so long now that I've completely forgot what it's about, but it's a book from the 1921, that one. Then I have Two People. This is from 1931, and this apparently echoes the marriage of A.A. Milne to his wife Daphne, so that'll be interesting. Then I have this one. This is A Table Near the Band. This is from 1950. This is short stories. I'm not the biggest fan of short stories, so we'll see how I get on. And then finally I have the one in the nicest condition. This is Chloe Map, and this is from 1946. Beautiful looking books. Really excited to read it. The only A.A. Milne I have read is Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, we'll see. Something that I said I would stop doing is going to a charity shop, looking at a cover and buying it based off that cover. But here is a book that I've bought simply because I like the cover. This is The Lido by Libby Page, and it is a cover with a swimming pool on it. I am a swimmer and therefore I bought it for 50p. No idea what it's about. I am guessing it is about a Lido. For £2, utter bargain, Vain Shadow by Jane Hervey. A Persephone book. The last time I saw a Persephone book in a charity shop, it was an Oxfam charity shop, Oxfam bookshop, sorry, and they asked £10 for it. £10, and it was in awful condition. I was like, what? So £2 bargain. This is a book written in the 50s, but published in the 60s, and then of course reprinted by Persephone. And I think it's a dark comedy set around a funeral, so I'm intrigued. And then to finish off, I have 3 classic books for you. Starting off, I have Maigret Takes a Room and Sunday by Simeon, so George Simeon, who wrote the Maigret books. I haven't read a Maigret, but I have watched Maigret. Well, me and my dad really enjoy the Rowan Atkinson ones, particularly when it's dark, because it's quite a dark thing and they've made it quite cinematic, but I do really like that. So thoughts are, I'm going to read this, hopefully really enjoy it, and then let my dad read it as well. Then I have The Scent of Water by Elizabeth Goudge. Elizabeth Goudge is an author that's been on my radar for a while. Knew I needed to pick up some of her books, but haven't, and no idea what it's about, but it's Elizabeth Goudge, so I picked it up. And similarly, The Gold Slippers by Frances Parkinson Keyes. I now own a few Frances Parkinson Keyes, so definitely need to get to their work soon. But again, no idea what it's about, but one of those authors from, you know, mid 20th century that you hear are really good, so I got that. And that is my haul. That is the selection of second-hand books that I picked up from charity shops recently. So let me know what bargains you have found in a charity shop and in the comments below, and I shall see you very soon for my next video. Take care for now.